So it's Saturday, July 13th. It's nighttime here in the United States, about 10:40 in the evening. And I just wanted to share some thoughts tonight. A few hours ago, President Donald Trump there was an assassination attempt on his life, and thankfully, it didn't prevail, and he's fine. Sources say that he's fine. Wanted to share some thoughts that I have about this. I normally don't share a lot or very little politically on this channel. I don't think I have at all, but I do want to share some thoughts that I have. So whatever you think of Donald Trump, whether you like him or dislike him, that's irrelevant to this. No person should have to be concerned about crazy assassinations, and no president should have to be concerned about it. No person should have to be concerned about it. And thankfully, the person that attempted the assassination was shot and killed by the Secret Service. Shout out to the Secret Service for acting swiftly and doing a great job. And thank God that the president is fine. So a few things I wanted to share that's on my mind. I am not a conspiracy theorist. In fact, I laugh at most conspiracy theorists. So I want to preface this by saying this, but it is interesting to me how ever since President Trump came down those escalators and declared that he was running for president of the United States, whoever they is, and you can fill in the blank, have attacked him. They've been after him. They've lied about him. They've tried to bankrupt him. They've kept him in court and tried to keep him off the campaign trail. And now and again, I'm not pointing to any one person, this isn't a conspiracy theory. They could be whoever they is, tried to assassinate him tonight. And they are not prevailing, and they're not going to win. And I believe, as a Christian, I believe that God still has a purpose for President Trump. I personally love President Trump. Do I agree with everything that he does and says? No, but I don't agree with everything anyone does and says. There's things that I do and say that I don't agree with, that I change my mind on and say I should not have done that. So no one is perfect. President Trump is not perfect. I am not perfect, and you're not perfect. But I believe that he genuinely loves people. I think he's authentic. It was interesting to see in the video, if you watch the video of the assassination attempt, how, of course, the Secret Service did a great job. It protected him and surrounded him, but he kind of pushed through as they were leading him to the vehicle, if you watch it, and he wanted to see the people. He wants to be around the people. He loves the people, and I can guarantee you he'll be back out on the campaign trail. Most people would be in fear, and he'll be back out there. So wherever you are politically, whatever you think politically, I'm not trying to tell you what you should think. This is a free country. One of the things that I love about our country, about America, is that we have freedoms, and a lot of countries don't have the freedoms that we have. We have the Constitution. We have the First Amendment, which gives us freedom of speech, and among other things, it also gives us freedom of press and freedom of religion, and those things. It gives us freedom. So I'm all for freedom. I support you in your freedoms, whether I agree with you or not. I support your freedoms, and I support your right to have an opinion and protest, and I support freedom. I'm for freedom. But anyway, I just think it's interesting how at every move they try to destroy the man. Every move. I think most people, I think 99% of people would have stopped after the first or second time. And, also keep in mind, this gentleman, President Trump, is, how old is he? 70, 80 years old, close to 80 or in his 70s. And he's full of energy. He doesn't have to do what he's doing. He's the wealthiest president that's ever lived. He could kick back on a yacht or, one of his golf clubs. He could do something completely different and just be done with all this. But I believe that he does love America. I believe that he loves this country. And again, does he say everything exactly how I would say it or perfectly? No. And he's not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. There's no one perfect. So if you're looking for the perfect candidate, you're going to keep looking for a long time, because there is no perfect candidate, and there's no perfect person out there. But if you're looking at the two candidates that are running against each other, and you really have to consider which is a better candidate, you should really, with all respect, you should really check yourself. And, I support your freedom to vote and think whatever you want, but there's no question who the better option is for our country, and just who is in the right frame of mind to run the country. And if you think somebody else should be president, that person, whoever you think should be president, they're apparently not running, or they're not high enough in the polls for it to matter. So I am very relieved and thankful tonight to God for protecting President Trump tonight. I would be just as thankful if it was President Biden, even though I'm not a supporter. I don't want anyone to have to fear for their life. And I'm thankful that the thug was taken out by the Secret Service and killed. And I'm thankful that the Secret Service was doing their job, and they did it with excellence tonight. So really think about the future that you want to live in. Think about the future of this country, and truly who you think would be the better president, the better person running the country. Laying aside, personality and that type of thing, there's not going to be any perfect person. So thanks for listening. I would really appreciate it if you would like my channel and subscribe to it. We're almost to 500 subscribers. I know it's small, but it's a step in the right direction, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless America.